Good morning and welcome to 3 News at 6 a.m. Today is a weather impact alert day as all of Northeast Ohio is under a winter weather advisory. Widespread snow in the forecast for all of us here in Northeast Ohio, making your morning commute very, very tricky.
Very tricky. And this is a live look right now at road conditions. Take a look at that. Yeah, that is not fun, okay? As you can see, that's in Chardon, and it's happening all over Northeast Ohio. And how about this? Within just the last 10 minutes, both Akron and Cleveland schools have closed, Anita.
Wow, that'll tell you how serious this is. We have team coverage of this storm all morning long. We're going to send it out to Candace here and also David Greenberg in just a few minutes. But first, we want to thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Danita Harris.
Yeah, good morning. I'm Dave Chudowski. We want to send it right over to senior meteorologist Matt Wintz for the latest in our morning forecast.
Yeah, it's snowy, right? This isn't a blockbuster snowstorm, so we're not talking a foot of snow. You're going to get out to play in here on the snow day. The problem is the timing of this, right? Timing is everything with winter weather. And the fact is, this is a widespread snow, and so there are a lot of roads to clear versus the snow belt, lake effect snow, where you have, one county or a county and a half to clear out. This is all over Northeast Ohio, and so, yeah, it's problematic out there. We've got winter weather advisories out for the area, as you mentioned. We've got weather impact alerts as a result through late this morning. That steady snow will be with us for another couple hours, then it should start to clear out. We will have some lake effect behind that, but we're seeing the heaviest snow in the morning right now. There's a burst coming through. There's decent lift on the backside of the system, which we're getting right now, producing that snow. 27 over at Hopkins with snow. The wind is light, though. That's great news. There's not a lot of wind with this system, but in terms of the snow, you can see that burst of heavier snow moving through the area from southwest to northeast right now. That decent snow is getting out of the Ashland area. It's gotten a little bit lighter, but still coming down. Real good burst. Wayne County up towards Medina right now. Akron. Brissett showed that cam at the bottom half of last hour out of the Akron area. We've got good snow coming through there right now. South of Canton, you get down towards Sandy and Carrollton dealing with some decent snow. And then you saw that driving shot out of Chardon back towards all of Cuyahoga County. Ignore the radar snow hole, the donut hole there. It's snowing over the airport as well. Heavier snow stretching out towards Jefferson and Rock Creek here this morning. Winter weather advisories have different end times. Latest will be near the lakeshore with a little lake effect on the backside of this, but there are 1,300 miles of winter weather advisory to the system. This system, again, not producing big snow for us, but the timing's everything as the snow slides through. Low pressure will develop off the East Coast. This will be a big deal for the East Coast with up to a foot of snow expected interior areas of New England. For us, pretty sharp cutoff on the backside now in western Ohio. The snow will wind down, but we will see some lake effect on the backside of it. So your snowy Tuesdays on should have a much better evening rush hour, but again, that snow continues here throughout the morning. We'll take you through how much more we're expecting, and cold and more snow as this December just continuing to do its December-like thing here coming up in the forecast. We'll talk about it. Let's send it over to Bristol for a snowy look at the traffic.
Yeah, December said hello, and we are taking a look outside right now, saying hello to drivers passing through the Fairlawn area. 77 here at Brunsdorf Drive. You can see visibility really, really low. These cars, they are still moving. ODOT said yesterday they are working to make these roads passable, not perfect, and we know they have just about every plow out on area roadways right now, but that snow is just coming down, making visibility really, really rough. So if you do have to leave for work this morning, give yourself lots of extra time. Taking a look at the big picture map, this map usually green, and look at all of this orange and yellow we are seeing. This is all the slowdowns that we're seeing throughout the entirety of our viewing area. If we zoom out into Lake County here, we do have a speed reduction on I-90 in these eastbound and westbound lanes between Route 44 and 528. Usually speeds are about 75 or 70 miles per hour through here. Right now they are 60. If we dive on down, not too far from where we just saw that live camera, we are tracking an accident on 77 in these northbound lanes. We have a lane block there just after Mole Avenue. Just south of there, not too far from the Kenmore leg, we also have an accident on 76 in these eastbound lanes. We have a lane block there at 277. 480, as you can imagine, moving along really slow this morning between Lorraine Road and 71 right now. Going to take you about 15 minutes on 480. Dave.
All right, Brissa, thank you. 6:04, winter weather causing major problems on morning commutes in many parts of Northeast Ohio.
It really is a mess out there. Candace Hare is out monitoring conditions for us this morning. She is live right now. So, Candace, where are you? You have some beautiful Christmas lights behind you as the snow is falling.
We do. Good morning, Danita and Dave. I'm still in Lakewood and things looking extra festive as you saw out here. The snowfall certainly helping out a little bit with that. We are still continuing our way down Detroit Avenue, so we are pretty close to the Lakewood Rocky River border right now. One thing I do want to say, though, you both mentioned Cleveland schools, Akron schools, those closings coming through in the last couple of minutes. Same here in Lakewood. That came through less than 10 minutes ago. So probably some happy kiddos when they find out about that, and certainly something that is going to help with these roads, especially roads like this, Detroit, ones that we do see a significant amount of traffic on as people are typically making their way in the mornings to work and to school. So at least the school part for Lakewood City Schools is not something that we're going to have to worry about. But snow really continuing to come down here at a good clip. You know, this is very different than what we saw last week when we had some snowfall. Things were really intermittent. Not the case at all today. It's been very, very steady all morning long, and something that, at least at this point, doesn't look like it's going to be letting up anytime soon. But for now, the roads at least looking pretty okay in this area. You do have a little bit of traction, and hey, when you have some snowfall coming down, at this time of the year, you gotta enjoy it, right? Makes it for very much a Christmas feel out here with some of the lights, that's for sure.
Candace, you know what? You look like you're in a Hallmark Christmas movie. That's what you just did. You spun around and had your hands in the air. Yeah, there you go. You are camera ready. You make it look nice. All right, thank you so much, Candace. Well, as we continue our team coverage this morning with our David Greenberg, he's checking on ODOT because they have been out. I saw a lot of their trucks this morning.
Yeah, they have been. And it feels like Christmas morning for a lot of kids with all these school closings, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's send it out to Greenberg as he is in the car. He was outside earlier. Where are you at, buddy? And I don't need to ask you how it's looking because we can plainly see that.
Yeah, Dave, good morning. Well, conditions, I got to say, they're hit and miss in certain areas, but we're making our way down to Chardon right now. And as you can see, it's pretty snow covered over, just the tire track lines that were of the car in front of you that we're kind of following here, coming up on a red light. But as we make our way to the Chardon area, I do want to let you know, Candace just talked about it. We were talking about the Cleveland schools, Akron schools, Chardon schools. They're also closed today due to that inclement weather. So if they're closed here in the snow belt, you know this is a pretty big snow system because they're pretty used to this kind of stuff. But you guys were talking about it. You saw ODOT out there earlier this morning. We've seen a bunch of ODOT crews out this morning as well. And with the snow and the winter weather that we are seeing this time of year, ODOT just wants to remind everybody to give those plows lots of extra room to work, because ODOT says one of their snow plows was already struck over the weekend on I-77. It's the first plow that was hit so far this winter. Thankfully, ODOT says that nobody was hurt, but just make sure, again, give those plows plenty of space to do their job. They're just trying to keep you and everybody around you safe. They work from right to left, so they'll start in the far right lanes to make sure that that those people getting on and off the highways are able to do so easily. Then they work their way to the middle lanes, then to the left lanes as well. But as you can see, snow just been very steady all morning long. So we're gonna have a check back in with you guys in about a little under a half an hour from now from the heart of the snow belt here in Chardon. Then we'll make our way back towards downtown, guys.
All right, Greenberg, stay safe out there. Thank you very much. And check this out. This is a live tracker for snow plows in the city of Cleveland, where you can see where crews have been so far this morning. But keep in mind, the tracker does have a 15-minute delay.
Wow, this morning across Northeast Ohio, we have several emergency snow parking bans in effect. The QR code you see on your screen will take you to a list of impacted streets, along with school closings, delays, and other weather alerts. Or you can just head to our website, wkyc.com. Lots of school closings coming in by the minute. They're adding. They're more and more and more. So make sure you keep checking.